Hey guys, here we go. We're going to learn about the area of a triangle. So let's go ahead and get an image up here so you can take a look at it. So here would be a triangle. Again, just like in the area of a parallelogram, we're going to have this dotted line in a right angle to signify what is the height of the triangle. And then we have the base of the triangle. Our area for a triangle is area equals 1/2 base times height, because remember we talked about in class that a triangle is half of a parallelogram, so that's why we have this formula. So let me draw another one and we'll go ahead and try an example. So if I have a triangle that looks like this, and I have 34 meters at this, I have 11 meters here, and over here is 17 meters. If I take a look at this, I know right away that my height has got to be 11 because it's signified with this right angle. So I'm going to go ahead and start writing out my formula. So my height would be 11. I'm leaving base blank right now because I've got to figure out which one's my base. Just like in the parallelogram, the height is from the top to the bottom, and this bottom is going to be my base, wherever that right angle is. So here is 34 meters. This 17 meters is a side length, and we don't need that for area. So I'm just going to cross it off because that's a measurement we don't need. So now I'm going to go ahead and solve. There's a couple different ways you could solve. For me, I like to figure out what's half of something before I start multiplying. So here I can figure out what's half of 34 pretty easily because I know that 2 goes into 34 17 times. And now I'm just going to multiply that by 11. I could also multiply 34 by 11 and then divide it by 2. And there's no right or wrong way to solve it, as long as you do your math the right way. All right, so now I'm just going to go ahead and solve my math of 17 times 11. So I see here for this area of a triangle, it's 187 meters squared, because I've multiplied my 17 by 11. All right, so let's try another example. This time when I do the example, we're going to go ahead and they're going to tell us what the area is, and we're going to have to find out what is either the base or the height. Okay, so again, when I am given the area, my formula changes a little bit. Not like in the parallelogram. The parallelogram, I could just plug in my numbers. But for the area of the triangle, if they give you the area, this is the formula you want to use. So again, let me draw my diagram over here. So let's say if sorry, I've got my notes here. I'm kind of cheating a little bit. Okay, so let's say they tell me area is 82.5 inches squared. They tell me that my base is 15 inches, and they're telling me I don't know what my height is. So all I'm going to do is plug in my numbers. So I have 82.5 equals 15 times h divided by 2. So now I'm going to start using my algebra to solve. Over here is a division problem, so I'm going to multiply by 2. And so I'm going to have 15h because these two cancel each other out, because this would just be 1 and 1. So I'm left with 15h. Over here I need to do my math.